Welcome people to Northern Nosh. Right, so this is a raw, quick review of the hotel room as we find it. We haven't had the best start, I've got to be honest, being a bit of a farce, but I'll go into that in a minute. But I just want to go and check out the room. We haven't been in it. There's no going in, setting up the camera, coming back out, and then pretending to walk into the room. This is how it is. So let's go and have a look at. See what the room's like. Okay, it's a regular key, no wristband unfortunately. It literally has just been cleaned. The Romana, this is our room. So they've left the fan going, aircon's just kicked in. Looks reasonably clean. The first thing I'm going to look at, I'm just going to dump my bag down. So first thing I'm going to look at is what the view's like, because our view that we had in the last hotel was dire, and it's not bad. It's a poolside view. 2 double beds pushed together. Nice painting on the wall there. You've got a reasonably large flat screen TV, not that we ever use it. Looks like a 40-inch TV, 42-inch TV. Doorway there to next door. You got a desk there. You have got a fridge, so let's have a quick look at the old fridge around. Okay, fridge, and there's a freezer section at the back. Let's have a look at the storage, because they never get enough storage for 2 people, I don't think. Oh, the drawer's been left open. Okay, so you've got what, half a dozen hangers each. Blanket at the top. Nothing in there. I've not seen any ironing board or anything like that. So, get open. 1 drawer. Bit of storage down at the bottom. Not a lot of storage. I suppose you've got a couple of shelves there. The safe you've got to pay for. I think that's 20 odd euros, 22 euros, something like that. Not often you've got to do that, I've got to be honest. Maybe it's me, but I've not had to pay for a safe for a long time. One thing that stands out straight away is there's no tea making facilities. Now, I knew that already, and you've got to pay for that. I don't know how much it is, because I got a bit annoyed when he said you've now got to pay the tourist tax, the safe tax, and you've also now got to pay for the kettle, and I'm thinking, no chance. And there's a bit of damage on the floor there. That's a trip hazard. Bathroom, pretty small, but it looks quite tidy. Illuminated mirror, big tiles. The shower's always key. Well, you got hairs in the shower basin there. That's not good. Whew, I've got to be honest. I mean, this has not been a great start. The toilet is, again, hair on the toilet. The grout's all right. I mean, the rest of the floor's pretty clean, but there is hairs in the bathroom. See if they are soft or hard, and like most, that is pretty firm. Feels like memory foam, but quite firm. And the pillows, they're all right. They're not too bad. But I'll talk more about the hotel and our sort of experiences in my full video review of the hotel. All I'll say is it hasn't been brilliant at all. Quite disappointing for a 4-star. And this hotel's had really good reviews, lots of 4 and 5 stars. And I've got to be honest, it's very early days, and we've only been in the foyer, and we've only dealt with the reception staff, and we've had a quick, whilst we were waiting for the rooms to be done, we had a quick drink and a quick potter down the road as well, because we got here about 10:30, 11:15. Our room was not going to be ready till 2, but it still wasn't ready when we went back. But anyway, I'll touch on all that later on. The room is just adequate. Let's have a look outside. It's not a bad view. Pool's obscured by the trees, but doesn't really matter. You got a table, 2 chairs there, and a drying rack. But there's just no facilities in the room at all. Like I say, no coffee making facilities. There's no iron, and I bet you've got to pay for an iron and an ironing board. That's just poor. Sockets wise, no USB sockets, just a regular normal socket, which we've got adapters for. But most hotels now, I'm looking down there, no. Most hotels you go into now, they've got USB sockets. But no, got another wonky socket here. I think I'm just overall just a bit disappointed. It is very early days, but the hotel's got to do a lot to redeem itself, to be honest. Yeah, early doors. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave some comments below. This is my first initial video. Full video coming on later on, not sure when. It'll be a full food review, full hotel walk round and see what the facilities are. It is mad busy out there. It's not an adults only hotel. We've booked it in June, not school holidays, and we thought there won't be too many kids knocking around. There's absolutely loads. So if you like peace and quiet, forget it. I may have made a boo-boo here because I've never seen so many kids in June. And they're not foreign kids, they're English kids, so they've obviously been dragged out of school. Oh well. Right, I'll see you guys later.